Welcome back to the Playdate. I am your host, Susan Petersen.
And I'm Sierra Matagi.
Sierra, welcome. I'm so excited you're here.
I'm so excited to be here.
Remember how you ghosted me and you weren't going to come on?
Okay, let me set the story straight.
Okay.
If you have ever checked your hidden requests in Instagram, you know that it's scary. It's a scary place there. You never know what you're going to open.
Totally. Like, is it going to be some guy from overseas with unsolicited pictures?
Is it going to be someone that's inviting you to their OnlyFans page? You know?
Yeah.
You never know.
You never know. It's like when you Google something, you know it's going to be scary. You almost want to do it with a witness.
And you kind of peek through your eyes like you're watching a scary movie because you just don't know. That's what it was. And so I was cleaning those out and I saw the message and it was a month late I saw it and my stomach dropped. I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, because Sierra came in for a screen test and I thought we had good chemistry. I thought it was like, wow, are we going to be friends?
We did. I thought we were best friends after this meeting.
Exactly. That's what I felt. And then just nothing. So I was like, okay, well, maybe I misread that situation. Sometimes I do that, but look at us.
You did it.
Look at us.
And
back
here we
together. Okay. We are going to talk about your registry. Okay.
Yes.
So where did you register?
I did my registry on Amazon.com.
Really good.
We love Amazon. And I know there's a lot of people who use Baby List, which is also great. But I just felt like majority of the things I wanted was on Amazon. And if you don't get everything you want, you have a code to get 5 or 10% off if you use it on Amazon.
Oh, that's so smart.
So then I just bought everything with that discount code after. So that's a perk if you register on Amazon.
Okay, so I do know through Baby List, because I think we've been part of it before, you get a welcome box. And by we, I mean Freshly Picked has been part of the welcome box before. Do you get a welcome box on Amazon?
I remember, I think there might have been something that you had to
There's qualifications, right?
Or maybe something like that. I can't remember. I think they did maybe send something. But it probably wasn't as extravagant as Baby List.
Maybe not, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What were your must-haves before you had your baby? And then what were your must-haves after you had your baby from registry?
So my must-haves, of course, were just all the cute clothes.
Mm-hmm.
I really was thinking that I needed to register for every single item of clothing.
Mm-hmm.
And all the things that looked aesthetically pleasing. The burp cloths that were the white and stuff. Those I think were my must-haves of it has to look cute.
Yeah, everything has to be cohesive.
And then after I said, you just gotta get the must-haves, which are the Frida Baby No Sucker.
Mm-hmm.
That's the best thing that is ever invented. When my sister used to use it, I'm like, that's disgusting. You're sucking her boogers out.
Yeah.
Ew.
And you thought you got boogers, but you don't.
You don't. You don't get boogers.
You don't get boogers.
And that has been a lifesaver. My son is almost 2 years old and we still use it almost every single day. So
really?
you got to get that. And I will say anything from Frida Mom, it's worth the hype.
Frida Mom. You know what? I actually know them very well. Chelsea is one of my friends, the founder of Frida Mom. Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Okay, so this, full disclosure, I own Freshly Picked. So as we're going through this, if Freshly Picked is a must-have, which I'm assuming it is, full disclosure there, I also have been in the baby industry for now 14 and a half years. And so I feel like I know a lot of the women.
You know the things.
Yeah. And another full disclosure, I am one of the investors in Baby List. So that's all of that. I will try to give an unbiased opinion now that you guys know all the things. Go ahead.
Perfect.
Yes.
Yeah, no, Frida Mom, I feel is a cult, but rightfully so. If you have tried one Frida Mom product, you are sold on every single thing that they make.
The other thing I really like, and Chelsea talked to me about this when I think she was just starting out. Her business is a little younger than mine. She was saying it has to be anywhere. I need it in Walgreens because you can't have it just be e-com. Because if your baby is stuffed up, you
go to the store.
You
don't
need that
wait
device
for
right now.
To get shipped to you.
Yeah, you're not waiting 24 hours. You need it now. It feels really dire. So she was really smart to get it in all Walgreens, all CVS, all Walmart, all Target. Yeah, amazing.
And there was a baby store I went to. I don't even remember which one it was. And they had a Frida Mom stand.
Was it Bye Bye Baby?
It was Bye Bye Baby. Yes.
Yeah, they used to have a whole wall.
Yeah. Well, I was like, oh my gosh, Sels, we need this. the medicine through the pacifier thing they have.
Genius.
I was like, that's a wizard that came up with that, because my sister, I would see her give her baby the binky, hurry, pull it out, try to give her the thing. And I was just like, let me save your life and get this for you, because just pop it right through it.
Yeah. And then they have like the gas thing, help your baby pass the gas so their stomach's not hurting.
The bathtub. The bathtub that they have, it has a convertible seat. So it has like you laying in a certain way if it's a newborn, and then you can adjust the seat once they're a couple months older. Then you can take it all the way out. Again, a lifesaver.
A lifesaver. Okay. What else did you need post-registering that you're like, okay, I should have registered for this?
I think I needed a lot more pajamas than I thought. You think that you need all the outfits, and honestly, there's still outfits that my son had that have like tags on it. But I was constantly going to the store to get more jammies, because that's what they live in, basically.
That's what they wear
when they're a newborn.
Yeah. You really don't put them in anything else.
Unless you're going to like an event where you're like, oh, it's Christmas dinner.
Right.
I'll get them dressed up. But other than that, they're in your jammies and you're in your jammies.
Yes. You just want to be cozy.
Cozy.
What car seat did you get?
I got the Duna.
Okay.
And I love
Did you register for it?
I bought it on Facebook Marketplace.
Smart.
And so it was a little bit cheaper that way. And then I was obsessed with it. Everyone that asked me, I was like, you have to get it. The convenience. And every single time I was in the store, someone stopped me and they're like, I wish they had these when I was a mother. Like when my babies were super young, like I cannot believe how easy it is. It's amazing. And then my sister put it on her registry when she had her baby. And she got it. And I said,
look at
you're
you
welcome.
Influencing.
And I said, just get the Duna.
Swipe up.
Swipe up to shop.
Swipe up anymore. You just click, right? Click the link.
Linked in my Amazon storefront. That's what it is now.
Exactly. How much is a Duna?
It is $550. And then you get the like base. And then if you want the midnight black version, like the very aesthetically pleasing, that one's $650.
And that is a car seat and a stroller, though.
It's a car seat and a stroller.
That doesn't seem that bad.
I think it's very reasonable priced.
Okay, wait. It's been 14 years, as we know, since I had my baby. And I haven't been in the car seat market for a long time. How much is a regular car seat?
I think like most travel systems, I would say like on average are like at least maybe $300-$400.
Okay, so between $200 to $400, right? And then a good stroller is about that same amount. So you're getting 2-in-1.
Yes.
Okay, now I have a question. Your husband is how tall?
6'1".
And are the handles on the Duna too short for him?
It wasn't too short, but also it's like the convenience of just like having to like just like push it around in like a store or something. It's not like we were going for like miles, like a walk miles away from our house that he was like, this is getting annoying.
Right.
But he's never once complained about it.
Okay. Okay, we love it.
Yes, but I will say the Duna does not replace like a full-size stroller. Eventually, because it doesn't, I mean, I think you can get like a storage bag to go under it, but there's like no storage. And so I did still buy like a stroller to take to, like went to like Disneyland and stuff.
Okay.
And so,
or if you're like out on a walk or whatever.
Out on a walk, you would definitely still want like a full-size stroller.
It's more convenience of like, do umbrella strollers even exist anymore? I feel like it replaces an umbrella stroller.
It replaces an umbrella stroller. I don't know if I think they probably still make them, but it's also, I feel like most people, if you buy a travel system with like the car seat, you have to like pop up the base, put in the car seat, click it in, then you're ready to go. And I mean, I don't know how much space that takes up in the car and like the trunk. I'm sure it's not super crazy, but this is like you just literally pull it out of the base, you flip it, the wheels, you're gone. It's not something you have to remember, because it's like if you forget to put the base or whatever in your car, then you're gonna have to carry that around. And the car seats are heavy.
They're so heavy. How old's your baby now?
He's gonna be 2 in like 3 months.
Is he still in a car seat with the Duna, or is he in Big Boy?
He's in a Big Boy.
Oh my!
And that's another thing I will say: don't get suckered in by the name brand things.
Yes,
that are like so expensive, because I was pricing out like his next car seat, and I wanted one that rotated, because I was like, it's so much easier to have him face me, put on a seatbelt, and then switch him.
Yeah.
And I wanted one that rotated. And there's one, I don't know if I'm like going to drop the name. There's one that's like everyone's been raving about. And it was like $600.
Okay.
And the weight limit was like 35 pounds or something. And then I got the Even Flow gold one that rotates. It was like $350 and it's like 50 pounds.
Okay.
So I was like, does the other one maybe look a little bit cooler? Yes, but this one's hundreds of dollars cheaper, does the exact same thing, and he can be rear facing longer.
Yeah,
So,
which is the safest for
yes.
baby. Yeah. If you want to cause controversy on the internet, post a picture of your baby in a car seat.
Rear facing. Well, or even anything. That is so true.
Everyone will be like, it's too low. Like the buckle's too low. The buckle's too high. Like you will get hate forever and ever.
It's so true. Or like I have a really good friend and she posted her daughter's over like 3 and she's still rear facing because she hasn't like met like the weight limit or something. But everyone's like, she should be front facing by now. Like, okay, it's time to turn her around. And she's like, this is actually like the safest. So yeah, she was just getting reamed in the comments of like, you need to face her forward. And yeah, the controversy is just so silly.
Okay, and we're getting so off topic, but I don't even care. I do feel like there are some people with real experiences where they've seen children get really hurt, right?
100%.
Which valid. Okay, valid. Thank you. Thank you for your concern. Then there's a lot of people who just are mad for no reason. And I just feel like we can do better.
We can absolutely do better. I'm like, when it comes down to it, if the primary concern is the child's safety and like you're just like putting out there like, hey, don't know if you know this, but like maybe try this or, you know, and it comes from a place of like, I'm not here to attack you and like who you are as a mother and what I see a very little glimpse of your life. But I'm just like being nice and being like, maybe try this out. But when it's like, you are so stupid and you're going to endanger your child and all this stuff, it's like, are you really that concerned about the child or are you just wanting to like go off in someone's comments?
Right.
You know, there's a way to like talk about children's safety in a nice and an approachable way.
Right. Okay. Love it. All right. Back to the registry. What diaper bag did you register for? Ruh-roh.
I got the Bays Ultimate Diaper Bag.
Oh, I love the Bays Ultimate.
The Bays Ultimate Diaper Bag. But I will say I have a lot of friends who had the Freshly Picked, and I said the leather be looking snazzy.
Wait, Sierra, do you not have a Freshly Picked diaper bag?
I don't.
Oh my gosh, let me send you one.
I would love to try it out.
I'll send you one.
I would love to do it.
Let's get it.
Okay, let's do it.
Yes, we'll get you one. Then, like, you should have registered for one, obviously.
I should have.
They're on Amazon.
I did not know that.
There we go. Now you know. Now everyone knows.
Now everyone knows, and everyone knows to add it to your baby list registry.
Sure. Or yes, your baby list and your Amazon. The thing with a diaper bag, I think, is it just becomes like a personal bag. Diaper bags, when I was having babies, again, I'm old. It was like, no one said it, but I feel like the designs that were coming out was like, oh, okay, now you had a baby, you lost your sense of style. And I feel like Freshly Picked, Fawn was really good at this too. Bays has been good at it. I saw Lululemon just came out with an amazing bag, but like we're kind of done with that. Like, no, you're a mom, yes, but you still have an amazing sense of style. And so that's how Freshly Picked designs into our bags is like woman first, mom, of course, you know?
Yeah. And I also have seen so many like women that I go to the gym with. A lot of them have Freshly Picked and their kids might not even like be like in the diaper bag stage and they're older, but it holds all your snacks and then it becomes like your purse. And so like you said, it like you can transition of like, it's not just a diaper bag, but then like a bag that you can use forever and ever because it's not like the ugly design that you don't want to be carrying around. It's like you want to flex. You want to flex with it.
Yes. And we pick colors and it really does look like a purse, like a high-end bag. Yeah. And it is proudly premium. Okay, amazing. Yeah, register for it on Baby List. We'd love that for you.
Yes, absolutely.
Or just come buy it at Freshly Picked. We'd love that too. Okay, any other big must-have items that you registered?
I think this is not something that I thought I was going to be obsessed with. And it's those little things that float in the water that tell you the temperature of the bath.
I've never seen these.
I got to tell you, as someone who suffered from a little bit of postpartum anxiety and like, I was like, I don't know how to bathe my child. How is this? Is this going to burn their skin? Do I know if it's going to be the right temperature? Is it going to be too cold? I said, add to cart immediately, ship to my house overnight. And it floats in the water and it's like a little toy. It can look like that. Mine's like a little polar bear. And if the water's too cold, it'll blink blue. If the water's too hot, it blinks red. And if it's like in a good temperature, it's just like normal.
Oh.
And it was very reassuring to me and that I wasn't burning my child's skin or he wasn't freezing cold in the bath.
Oh my gosh, I love it. That's amazing. I really like a hot bath. And so my temperature gauge, I think, is off.
So that was mine. Like I was putting the water in. I'm like, oh, this feels perfect. And then it's like 102 degrees. And I was like, oh, and it's like blinking red. And I think like the perfect is like, I think the highest is like 98 degrees, which is a very warm bath, but not like what I would prefer to sit in.
No. Oh. I need it to scald me a little.
I need to like maybe burn off the first layer of my skin.
Right, for sure.
Yeah.
How else are you going to exfoliate?
I'm like, oh, so you have very sensitive skin, I guess. Okay. I mean, that makes sense. You're fresh out of the womb, but thought you could handle a little bit hotter.
First time here. Jeez. Okay, I love it. Okay, I think people are so clever, and the things I come up with are so interesting.
Yes. And another thing too, a little electric nail file for your kid.
Wait, what?
Yeah, because when you're like in the hospital, like don't clip their nails because it's like still attached to their skin. And so like it could be very sensitive. And so everyone's like, no, get an electric nail filer so that it just like kind of like it was very gentle and it like shaves it down without like clipping.
Okay.
That's again a lifesaver when they're newborn and their nails are jagged, but you're too scared to clip them. So you just use the
and
file.
I feel like they always scratch their face.
And they scratch you.
And then you're bleeding. It's not fun. Wait, okay. Now I'm going to ask you a question that maybe I shouldn't ask. Are you going to have more kids?
Yeah.
Okay. And what would you register for next time?
Well, one thing that I got that no hate to this. I got the wave crib, which is like it goes from a mini bassinet to a full-size crib to a toddler bed.
Okay.
And I was using that with him when he was first born. But because it's like crib-sized things around, if he's crying in the middle of the night when he's a newborn, I couldn't just like reach my hand in and like soothe him. I would have to get up out of bed and go over. So I'm definitely putting on a bedside bassinet sleeper because that was not the vibe. And I had to borrow my sister's and it was the most life-changing thing ever.
So that's the one that like just connects to your mattress.
Yeah, like there's one of the sides drops down and then you can like move them. And so then they're like in line with you, but they're still in their own little bassinet, little safe sleeping.
Then you just
and
reach
then
over and touch them.
Reach over, pull them out, feed them, put them back in. Perfect. Or like just putting your hand on them if they're like kind of stirring so that I'm not like having to get up out of bed to like try to like soothe him. I can still be in bed sleeping.
Yeah. And then wake up the next morning and be like, oh, did they wake up? I don't know. I had a dream they did, but maybe not.
But then like I slept through the night. What is that?
Yes.
You know?
12 hours. Who is she? Okay. Amazing. Well, Sierra, thank you for coming on. Thank you for answering our DM.
I'm so glad to be here. And thank you for forgiving me for getting back to you monthly.
Oh, no. I just felt like you were playing hard to get, which made it even better.
Oh, yeah, that's it. That was it. We'll go with that.
Okay. Thanks.
Bye.